Have you ever found yourself at the crossroads of passion and greed? It's an intriguing place to be, a juncture where the heart's calling and the mind's desire for affluence collide. Imagine you're a medical student embarking on a journey to fulfill a deep-seated passion to serve humanity. Your dreams are painted with the colors of altruism, filled with the desire to heal, to bring relief to the suffering. You've put in countless hours of study, made countless sacrifices, all with the singular goal of becoming a good doctor. Your dream, your passion, is to serve, not to accumulate wealth. But as you near the end of your studies, a new thought begins to creep in. The realization that the salary of a doctor, while decent, may not allow for a life of luxury. You begin to wonder, to ponder on ways to increase your income. The government hospital where you serve has limitations on earnings, so you consider private practice. The allure of a higher income from private hospitals is tempting, and you decide to give it a try. But here's the catch. To make time for private practice, you find yourself cutting down on your service hours at the government hospital, and this is where the conflict begins. Is this what your moral education taught you, to prioritize personal gain over serving those in need? Wasn't your original goal to serve the poor as a doctor and not to amass wealth? This is the point where passion and greed intersect, where your moral and academic education must come together. It's a moment of maturity, of self-realization. If you truly loved your dream, your passion, wouldn't you have the courage to leave the government job and practice with your own skill set to earn money? This is not a critique of any profession, but an observation of life. In every path, in every profession, you will face this type of situation. It's a choice between what is beneficial for you and what is moral. When the allure of wealth begins to overshadow your initial passion, you are standing on the precipice of a moral dilemma. As the medical student stands on this precipice, two paths unfold before him. One path leads him to practice in the government sector, a place where his services are needed the most. However, this path is not paved with gold. The remuneration is modest, and it's not enough to afford a life of luxury. It's enough to live comfortably, but dreams of grandeur may have to be shelved. The other path is a road less traveled. It leads him to private hospitals, where his skill and expertise are valued with a much higher price tag. This path promises a life of affluence, where comfort and luxury are not hard-earned, but a given. These are his options. Two very different paths, each with its own set of moral implications. On one hand, there's the path of service, where he can make a difference in the lives of the less fortunate. On the other hand, there's the path of prosperity, where he can enjoy the fruits of his labor and live a life of comfort. The choice is not an easy one. He has worked hard to get where he is. The late nights, the sacrifices, the relentless studying, all these efforts were fueled by a dream to be a good doctor, to serve humanity, to make a difference. But now, as he stands on the precipice of his career, he's torn between his passion and the allure of wealth. Does he choose the path of service, staying true to his initial dream but compromising on his lifestyle? Or does he choose the path of prosperity, leading a life of luxury but potentially straying from his original goal? The choice he makes at this juncture will echo throughout his entire career. It will shape the kind of doctor he becomes, the kind of life he leads, and ultimately, the kind of person he is. Will he be driven by passion or by greed? Will he uphold his moral education, or will he let the lure of money cloud his judgment? These are the questions he must grapple with as he stands on this precipice, two paths unfolding before him. In life, we often find ourselves in a similar situation, having to choose between our passion and the lure of money. So how do we navigate such tricky waters? Let's delve into it. Making decisions that involve our passion and moral education can often be challenging. It's like standing at the crossroads of life, where one path leads to materialistic gain and the other to the fulfillment of our dreams and values. This is where our moral education steps in, like a lighthouse in the storm, guiding us towards the right path. Picture this: a medical student on the brink of completing his MBBS finds himself torn between the promise of a comfortable life and his dream of serving the less fortunate. This is a classic example of a dilemma where the heart and the mind pull in opposite directions. On one hand, there's the prospect of working in private hospitals, where the pay is good and life is comfortable. On the other hand, there's the government hospital, where the pay may not be as lucrative, but the opportunity to make a difference in the lives of those who can't afford private healthcare is immense. His moral education now comes into play. It whispers to him, reminding him of why he started this journey in the first place. Was it for the hefty paycheck, or was it to be of service to those in need? This inner dialogue helps him reflect on his values and priorities. In this instance, he realizes that his passion to serve outweighs the allure of a luxurious life. It takes courage to make such a decision, to put service before self, to choose passion over profit. But that's what moral education teaches us, to make decisions that not only benefit us, but also contribute to the greater good. It's not about criticizing any profession or path. It's about understanding that in every walk of life, we will face such situations. And when that happens, we need to remember why we started this journey and what our purpose was. Remember, your heart always sees the morality, while your brain sees the benefits. So listen to your heart, for it knows your true desires and dreams. Let it guide you in making decisions that align with your moral compass and passion. So, what can we learn from the medical student's story? It's a poignant reminder that at every crossroad in life we're presented with two paths. One path may glitter with the allure of wealth and comfort, while the other may be less profitable but more aligned with our passion and moral compass. The medical student's journey underscores the importance of not letting the pursuit of money overshadow our dreams and values. Yes, money is essential. It's a means to an end, not the end itself. It's the tool that enables us to live comfortably, provide for our loved ones, and perhaps even make a difference in the world. But it should never dictate our decisions or compromise our values. The key takeaway here is to stay true to our passion, to remember why we started our journey in the first place. In the battle between passion and greed, let your heart guide your brain, not the other way around.